Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm done. I'm just about to tell you where I put my money and give you a little update. I've been thinking about the values of Dragon's Maze, and I figured that now, if the cards are going to go up ever, as any last set always did, now is the time to invest. So I bought my renounced guilds, I bought my Adelings, I bought my Varls, just the playsets. I didn't overinvest in any of them. I also decided that I had to move in on Duskmantle Seer finally, if he ever takes off. And what convinced me of doing that is this article, which was a really good article. I wish I had written it, on Pure, Into the Wild, Making Tickets, Speculation EV and a Special Project. Very interesting article. And he presented this graphic. So if Duskmantle Seer takes off, this is the potential. This is the Falcon Wrath Aristocrat, and he makes an argument of the similarities between those cards. So I figured if I buy Duskmantle for 3, it should not go down much more. I'm also interested in Advent of the Worm, but I still think it's too expensive, and I don't know if a 5/5 Durdle is good enough for standard in the long run. It depends on what Theros has to offer, but Advent of the Worm is the obvious card I did not buy here. I'm very low on tickets now. I still am waiting to move in on Modern Masters, but I couldn't really fully wait. I don't think Tarmogoyf and Bob are going down at all, so you should have bought them before Modern Masters came out, which was paradoxical enough. So the mythics, the other mystics, are obviously still good buys, Shackles, Kiki-Yiki, etc. But I'm staying away from Bob and Tarmogoyf right now, and that probably means that I'm not playing Jan in Modern. But I now have 5 playable Modern decks, so maybe I don't have to. Anyway, the Modern Masters card I moved in on was because I couldn't just sit around and do nothing. It's probably too early. I think the time to move in, my experience tells me the time to move in is on July the 8th and later. That's when the rare cards will be at their lowest. They stop drafting Modern Masters on July 10th. So I bought the Tooth and Nail, 2 Academy Ruins, I think the Penny Rares, that has been like 2-3 tickets before, are obvious good investments, hard to get rid of. I don't know why I bought 4 Meluko, it's probably because I always wanted to own 4 Melukos. Gifts and Given, sold mine for 8, I think it's gonna go up again. Might be too early there too. And that was all my investments today. Let's look at the situation here with Modern Masters. MTG Goldfish, my main site outside of MTGO Traders for checking prices. It's a really bad thing that they only have rares. I wish they had more. Confident, Tarmogoyf still high, Click as well. I think Shackles, the swords, well, Prenitus is not going to go lower, but and Kiki-Yiki are good buys. Elspeth, if she's played, I'm not sure she is. I'm still wondering about the rares here. These are high prices for rares, but this is a very expensive set. Logic dictates that the cards in Modern Masters should be double as the cost of normal rares, but they are not in standard. And they are very hard to predict. They are also moved quite erratically. Arcbound Ravager has gone up, Slaughter Pact has gone down. It's also not on this list anymore because it's too cheap. Check out the rares that are not on this list. I think the biggest potential are in some of them. Glimmervoid, I don't know Glimmervoid. How much is it played in Affinity nowadays? If it is played, I see a lot of potential. And everybody just needs like 1 or 2 Katakis. I don't know why Kataki is so expensive. Cryptic Command just defies me. I was sure it would drop at least to 4, but it stays up there. City of Brass, I would pick up now. And I have. I want Engineered Explosives so bad, but they are still staying up there. I don't know if Kira sees a lot of play. She has gone down a lot. Knight of the Reliquary is probably dated because of Deathrite Shaman, but I'm gonna pick him up soon. Maelstrom Pulse, I forgot to sell my set of Pact of Negations, so I still have the Revelark. Looks like a really good pickup here. And I can't tell you what is anybody playing Tooth and Nails deck in Modern. Doubt it. Anyway, that was just my brief thoughts. I wanted to show you where I actually put my money. And now I'm down to 72 ticks, I think. Checking the exact figure. And I'm gonna pour them all into Modern Masters, saving only enough to get started on for 2014 drafts. 80 tickets is what I have. So I obviously need to sell something, and I'm looking at actually selling Mr. Rainforest. I picked them up for 6 tickets when Zendikar was drafted. When was this? February, March? And they're now at 16. So I'm actually selling Badlands, Taiga, and Mr. Rainforest right now. If you know of anything else that should be sold right now. Actually, what is supposed to be sold right now is much harder. I already sold all my Innistrad stuff, except things that I'm keeping, like Past in Flames. So I already sold all my 2013 stuff as well, so I don't know what to sell really. So if you have a tip on what to sell, let me know. How about, are there Return to Ravnica cards that will drop in value because their decks die? Oh, they should probably find new decks. Oh, let me know what you think. Check out that article, Into the Wild, on puremtgo. Really nice. Thank you for watching. MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan, and I'm dabbling in finance. I actually have $1,200 invested right now, so I'm not normally this small scale. I have invested $1,400. It's 1,028 tickets that are invested in cards. They are not all on this account. Oh, you don't see the collection on screen anyway. I should stop rambling. Thank you for watching. I am gonna try to post a finance video at least every month, hopefully more often. Depends a bit on Dan N and how much he talks to me, because he has put me back on track, being interested in finance again, because I've been so distracted by making gameplay videos.